Hello my beautiful darlings and welcome back to Amity Bloom. Today's story is all about my newest bloom tape collection. My Floral Diary is the newest collection of bloom tapes that I have designed. There are 6 different bundles with 3 different washi tapes in each. Just like with our previous collections, each bundle tells a story. There's a total of 18 new washi tape designs to choose from, so sit back and hopefully you'll be able to find your special cup of bloom tape that matches your personality and that speaks to you. These are the first 3 bundles that continue the story of Rosabella in our bloom tapes. Rosabella's cross stitch, Rosabella's fabrics, and then Rosabella's hanky. And I wanted to encompass everything that she loved, which is primarily roses. So I wanted to give you guys roses in various forms for Rosabella's bundle and for her mother's. And then these are the bloom tapes for the mother's story that is part of her diary. This is Mother's pastel wallpaper, Mother's rose bouquet, and Mother's French rose. As you can see, roses and flowers were the prominent inspiration with creating both of the bundles of bloom tape. Not only will we have the new collection, My Floral Diary, but we will also have a restock of our previous sister collection with the Marielle bloom tapes, as well as the Rosabellas and our beautiful vintage one that you guys fell in love with. And the story continues to be told of these 2 precious sisters, and now their mothers included. All of the bloom tapes from this newest collection, My Floral Diary, along with our previous bloom tapes from the sister collection, will be in my Etsy shop today, Tuesday, October the 18th, from 1 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're going to be in the shop during this time frame, so definitely make sure you check the shop out. If you're interested in getting our one-of-a-kind and limited edition of bloom tapes, these will not be restocked one more time. I wanted to restock the first collection as you guys fell in love with it so much, and I know a lot of you missed out on the opportunity to purchase it the first time. So I've restocked the previous collection, and this new collection is a limited edition as well. So none of these washi tapes will be restocked again, so I really hope that you guys are able to purchase the ones that you love. Continuing Rosabella's story, she absolutely loves cross stitch. I was inspired by my love of cross stitch and some beautiful cross stitch hankies and linens that I have in my collection. I wanted to create beautiful washi tape that had elements of Rosabella's diary. This one is the 15mm one, which is a regular size of washi tape. And then this one is Rosabella's Sewing Ledger. And I love this one because it has different designs of florals, ledgers, script, numbers, and this is where it repeats. Sewing notions. And the third tape, which is the largest tape, is that beautiful cross stitch, which is probably my favorite tape from the whole entire collection. You get that beautiful embroidered design without having to use a needle or thread. You get a beautiful wallpaper border, Rosabella's Sewing Ledger, and then of course that gorgeous cross stitch. That's my favorite. This is the same design, but I incorporated it into a washi tape form. I want to bring the magic of our stories to not only our digitals and products, but also our bloom tape, so that you can continue telling this beautiful story, not only through paper, but also through tape. You can see the difference of how they look like when you add them to a white paper or a white background, and how they look like when you add them to like a tea-stained background. And then this is the mother's diary. I felt it was fitting to use this beautiful journal to swatch and show you the washi tapes. The next cup of bloom tape is Rosabella's Fabrics. This is the largest one. I love it because it looks like a piece of French fabric. This one is the medium one, beautiful blue. And then the smallest one, which is the regular size. So all 3 of these washi tapes are inspired by French fabrics. So this is a pink one with rose, polka dots, and a stripe. This one has 2 different tones of blue and a sweet little tile print. Love this one so much. And then this one is darling little roses. This gorgeous page was the inspiration for this washi tape, as I wanted to capture the fabric that Rosabella would use in her journals to create her journals. And the little swatch on the page. It looks like a piece of fabric on your paper. They look absolutely beautiful on the page. I love the color combination as well. It's a different color combination that I haven't seen. The blues with the French yellow and then the pink. The next cup of bloom tape is Rosabella's hanky. You can see the designs much better up close, but this is Rosabella's hanky that was in her mother's diary. Look at those florals! They're so beautiful. This is Rosabella's fabric that we created. We use this beautiful pattern for paper and envelopes. And then you can't go wrong with a beautiful French script. You essentially have 3 designs in one with the last tape. Oh my goodness, this hanky tape is absolutely breathtaking. And then that little piece there. This one, the French script, as well as the part that is just the plain color. So you can see the little swatches of all the washi. If you're wanting something more vintage, the French script is perfect. The next cup of bloom tape is Mother's pastel wallpaper. If you love pastel colors and you love wallpaper flowers, then this washi tape is definitely for you. This was the really sweet floral pattern that was included in the Mother's sweet little envelope that she gave to Rosabella. And you can't go wrong with little florals to match the rest of the wallpapers. I absolutely love this bundle because it matches so perfectly together. The greens, the pinks, and the blues. I think it matches really well with the Rosabella teal set. So I think it's really sweet that the mother and the daughter set match. And what I love about these sizes is that if you want to make a tip-in, this one is perfect. If you want to connect pages, this size is perfect. If you just want to layer them to create one full page that mimics wallpaper, can you imagine how beautiful that will look like? If you remember the story, the Mother's sweet little envelope has that same beautiful floral pattern that is on the washi tape. Oh my gosh, look at how it would look like on the envelope! I don't want to put too much pressure as I don't want to rip the envelope since it's antique. The next cup of bloom tape is Mother's French Rose. I wanted to capture the elegance of a beautiful red rose, but on a beautiful French blue background. I love pairing roses and that gorgeous red and pink, sweet little blues. This one is from one of our rose wallpapers from the Rosabella collection, and I paired it with a really sweet blue background that I think the mother would love, as that was her favorite color, blue, hence why most of the scrapbook that we created for her was blue. This came from a really old piece of French fabric, and I designed it so that you had some little blue peeking through. You can still see the texture of the fabric on the washi tape. And then for the regular sized, I wanted to create various designs. And of course, Rosabella's mother also loved sewing, loved embroidery. So you have some of her embroidery patterns here, some French script, some more of her beautiful roses, and roses are represented all throughout this trio. So if you love roses and you love the color blue, I wanted to put this beautiful bundle for you. Typically roses are paired with like a pink background, but this time I wanted to do a beautiful blue background. These are all of the designs that are included in this bundle. Really beautiful, so elegant, and it captures the beauty of a rose, but with the sophistication of the color blue, which is the inspiration behind Mother's diary and Mother's scrapbook from her journal pages. The last cup of bloom tape from the Mother's collection is Mother's Rose Bouquet. The largest tape has a beautiful rose bouquet that is absolutely gorgeous from a beautiful wallpaper. The middle washi is a rose filigree pattern in white with a beautiful blue background. I absolutely love this one because it's so versatile and can be put with any paper. And then the regular sized washi has a smaller floral but with a vine design, as if the roses are growing on the vine. These sweet little roses on a vine is the perfect complement to this lovely bluish green. They look so elegant, and of course they're all paired together in a sweet little bundle. I want to share how these washis would look like on a vintage envelope like this one. Do you see how beautiful that little strip of washi? It adds so much color, yet it still keeps that vintage feel going on. Our washis blend beautifully with antique and vintage papers. That is the reason as to why a lot of our tapes have very beautiful backgrounds, is so that they can blend really nicely with our antique letters, documents, and ephemera pieces. That floral just shines on a page. And this is what the 3 tapes look like when you put them on tea-stained paper. They match so beautifully together, and this sweet design, if you remember, is similar to the sweet little paper that's also a wallpaper that's in my shop. The washi tape from My Floral Diary focuses on colors, patterns, and textures that continue to tell the story of Rosabella's diary and her sweet mother's diary. All of these washi tapes represent everybody's diary, whether you're creating one for someone, you're making it for yourself, or you're wanting to continue to tell a beautiful story with elegant and beautiful floral washi tapes. Thank you for taking the time to see all of the beautiful bloom tapes that I have created, the stories that go along with each tape. I hope that the magic of these tapes made your heart sing and brought a smile to your face. I absolutely love our sweet little bloom tapes, and I want to thank you so much for all of your support, all of your love. Definitely when you check the listing in my Etsy shop, you see the pictures, the videos, read the description. I know that many people like to order more than one bloom tape bundle, so of course I will always refund excess shipping. If you have any questions, make sure to send me a message on Etsy. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video, and until next time, I hope that you have an incredible day full of peace and love. Bye-bye, and see you soon with a fresh cup of bloom tape.